In this game, Milena took black and Przemek took white. It started with this variation, which is not a joseki. This is bad for black. There is a joseki like this, or maybe better you start with this move. This is a joseki, yes, but if there is no exchange made, this shape of black is too thin. Later there is a very nasty agi, so maybe black needs to add a move, but this would be too slow. So yeah, white is happy. We can probably compare it with a joseki where black would have stones here. Here, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Players have the same number of stones. So we compare it with this. I don't know, let's say like that. Now black is much thinner and this is not territory. What should white do then? After this move, if white didn't exchange Hane, after this move black should play from the other side. And now if white plays Hane, we can just capture a stone, it's already big. And if white plays here, then we just go through. Maybe better like this. This is a joseki, normal variation. I don't know, is it needed to add a move? It's big, but I'm not sure if it's needed. Then a joseki. Why black is not doing that in normal variation? What is the normal variation? After white and 4, now this. If now this, then white will not push. Then white will go with the Atari, and if white plays like this, I think it's better for black. Black got very strong on the outside. Or maybe black can be even audacious and play this descent. Probably black should. If black could, then black should. But it's audacious, it's risky. But I think that the normal move of white is this one. If black connects this call and white gets another move, maybe it's already nice for white. Black can play here though. Or wait, is there a weakness? Of course there is a weakness. White wins by 1 liberty, of course. But black can add a move on the outside. Now it's risky for white. But if white needs to play this move, maybe it's not as beautiful. And I think that nowadays this move is recommended. If black plays here, then it goes the same. And if black plays here, then we go for this old school joseki. I don't know if there are any other ways to play the old school joseki. It's long, it looks complicated, but in fact there is almost no way to make a mistake in it, because of course now white hopes for these Ataris, and then it must be correct to go through. And now we could connect because we have a ladder, don't we? So maybe we need this ladder. Oh, we don't have a ladder. Oh no. If we had a ladder, then we would have played like this. But we don't have a ladder, so we go like this. Or no. Sorry. I'm so stupid. There is this ladder. Okay, so white can play like this. Then this should be the correct move. This should be the correct answer because it still creates the ladder, or maybe we can play this first. Probably something like that. Then go in the corner. Oh wait, we cannot play from this side because we will die, so we play from the other side. Then black goes here, this is black center, and this is also black center, and this is a joseki. So it was rather straightforward. We needed to think a little bit, but just a little bit. Who is it good for? Is it good for white? Maybe it's better to play the tiger's mouth, right? Better for points. This is a very annoying extension, but the thickness is also very big. Alright, so yeah, nice, nice variation, not often seen. Rather black goes here, so which would mean that black is scared of that final result, but maybe if you like Moyo you can do it. Then how I play like this, push, yeah, this all makes sense. Maybe it's better for black to play this move, because even if white gets that outside move, it's not very successful because black stone is in a quite good place. White's extension is, I think, a little bit short. I mean, it's possible for black to choose this joseki. It's also possible to connect, of course. White pushed, and then this, yeah, nice move, but you can be even more direct. This move of white looks good, but in fact maybe it only looks like this. I would not answer. I think I would go here. Or maybe I would. It doesn't make sense. Not very big move. White answered. Black played on the other side. Now white goes down. Makes sense. And it's great if we can ridicule our opponent's shape like this, make fun of it, make an empty triangle out of it. Now AB exchange is very bad for black, so that was a good idea by white. Maybe black can let white connect, but it's also not very happy. And now, yeah, now Radiol commented that white should rather play this one, and then not empty triangle, but a simple connection, and not play this exchange. Probably better, yeah, probably a little bit better, because after this exchange, this move of black became center, and now it would not be center. If black plays here, though, white can play the empty triangle now, and even though it's a bit complicated, rather it's good for white. But there is also another way, which is good to remember after the descent. It's like the joseki. Like in this joseki. Wait, like in that joseki. Ta. After go down, we want to, like, after having the stone, we want to use it to go down and then to squeeze our opponent. We like such a squeeze. And here also we can do the similar squeeze. We can go here, Atari, and push, and get a big influence. It's quite good. Black can play like this. So this move is possible. And then here, but then white can play double hane. Black cannot take the stone, this would be too big of a loss. But if it goes like this, wait, again, better to play the tiger's mouth. White is happy with what I got, even though black is completely alive. In the game, black got a lot on the outside. Now black goes in, that's a questionable choice. I would prefer to help the group, maybe like this and like that. Two-dimensional shape, we are going to the center, it's nice. Black goes inside, and this move is almost never correct. We need to fight. Let's fight like this and later go in, or peep and attack this group of black. Or if we don't like the peep, we can maybe play immediately Keima. This move is never good, and this move is also not good. If we already played from the other side, we do it with the purpose of getting some outside influence. Later there are weaknesses in black's shape, so we can annoy black a bit. It's a well-known shape. This is a well-known shape. You should all know it because it's like this shape where white pushed, and then we can go. But in general, there is this weakness in white's shape that we can go like this, and go out. That's very annoying for white. Of course, in this Joseki, we can also always consider playing from the other side, but then it reverts to the double-handed Joseki. And often we like that other variation, even though it gives life to white in the corner, we might accept it, depending on the outside, of course. In the game, we got into this Joseki, and this is the move, but still it's not really good for white to give the corner like this. White should be brave and start a fight. Especially that white has this wall. This wall should be used somehow, and now it will be used. We have two walls. We are both lower and higher than the opponent, right? Like this is my story about the hooligan. How is it in English? That we are a weak group, and on our back there is a hooligan heavily briefing, and it is taller than us, and it is also standing on the ground more securely than us, so the situation is very scary for us. I don't know, can we play this move that Hikaru played and it was wrong? Like this? Probably not good. So better play this, maybe again, and then this one. Yeah, looks not bad because we destroyed the base. Black will need to run. Black has another weak group here also. Okay, and like this, black is very happy. Black gained a lot, and this attachment is not understandable because white is already rather strong here and also relatively strong on the other side. So white can just ignore it. Like if white answers, then maybe it makes sense because we split white. But then it was just a wishful thinking that white will answer and we will get something out of it. White didn't answer, and this was the correct choice. But this extension was very risky. We should rather play like this and push, and that's very annoying shape for black. Like this it's risky, like this it's annoying. Maybe push once more. Maybe then go for this and attack even like this severely. So black shouldn't attach, black should probably play something around here. And white extended, which was a questionable choice. And now black has a magnificent chance to play this move and get a very, very good shape. It's obviously better than the other shape for black. Like this is much worse. We eat only one stone, not two stones, and we are less on the outside. So black should play this and be happy, but black was greedy, and then white goes out, and this Haji gets activated. So basically, white going out is center. Black connects, and now it's very risky for black. Black still tries to go out, but it's already difficult. And maybe the only choice for black is to sacrifice the two stones, but then it's a tragic result, and white will manage the group. All right, we destroyed a few points of white on the bottom side, but we lost so much on the right side, and we lost the potential influence towards the center, which we could have had if we just played that extension. Black didn't want to give up the stones on the right side, but this was quite greedy because anyway the right side, like, we cannot attack anything there, so this is only saving the stone to not give white that potential, but what we give white instead is just too good for white. White is now attacking black very severely. Black tries to go out, but black doesn't manage. White encloses black very nicely. And now black is basically dying. White can now just make life with their group with his group on the bottom, and there is nothing which we should be scared of because there is no working geta, and for sure we will manage to get these few liberties which black has. Black has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We just need 6 liberties and we won the game because the group is so fat that surely we will have more points. Also, there is still this weakness, so the situation is very not nice for black. But white answered. White wanted to be on the safe side, but then actually the group on the bottom has some problems. And the next move of white was the losing move, because white played this tiger's mouth, which doesn't give any liberties. Someone commented that it is minus liberties, and that's true. Like, what would have happened if white just played here? Can black play like this? Black can play actually throw in, and then black wins by 1 liberty, like this cat. So white cannot just start taking liberties, but this didn't help. This is the correct move, and that's what we should always do in semi-ice. We should play these empty triangles because they give us the most liberties. Just in semi-ice, in capturing races, we want empty triangles. We play tiger's mouth only when we see 2 eyes afterwards. But if tiger's mouth doesn't give 2 eyes, then it is worse than an empty triangle. Here black would probably go in, and probably now already white can capture black's group, or maybe not. White cannot just play such optimistic moves because white will lose by 1 liberty. So after black goes in, white needs to still play this move. If black connects, white plays this move. Black needs to destroy the eye, and what if white plays like this? Black has 4 and white has 3. So white needs to take, and actually it will all become some ko. It will become a ko, a 2-step ko. So it's already bad for white. Wow. And is there any other choice? Like this, we also lose. Too bad. That's too bad. That's too bad. All right. So actually, it was already a big mistake to play this move because we don't have enough liberties. We can only hope for a ko, which would be somewhat acceptable because we gain some influence to the outside and we will get something out of the ko, but already not that happy for white. But after this move, it's more clear. Even though white manages to capture the stone on the outside, there are so few liberties, it becomes a multi-step ko. Wait, black can take now. Okay, it's a 2-step ko, so it's the same. It's the same as with the other move, right? Because when we capture the stone on the outside, it also gives us liberties. Interesting. This 2-step ko is better still because like we can skip playing it already now. Like we can play more moves, and now we like we can fight it in this form. So let's say now we attach. If black captures, then all right, then we will get 3 moves on the outside if black continues. So let's say black answers. Now we play, let's say, a cat. Here, and we can fight this ko in this form. So black plays a threat, and this way we will be the first one who captures the ko, and we will have 1 local threat also. So it's smarter. It's a better way of the 2-step ko because white doesn't need to start it immediately. But yeah, black also has threats for this group, which are very big. Alright, too bad, too sad. What happened? Black smartly doesn't play the ko yet. Maybe, yeah, oh, good idea, white attaches. But unfortunately we need 2 threads, not just one, so... But then Milena plays peacefully and white gets some advantage in the corner. Usually the Joseki is good for white, but maybe it makes sense direction-wise for Milena. This move... I don't like this move. It provokes starting the ko, but white should prolongate the time without this ko. And don't leave such big things, because then it might even happen that white, like, not that white wins the ko. White will not win the ko because it's 2-step, but white's threat will be just not big enough, because white will threaten that white gets something, but then even if white gets that thing, black will still get a move against that group. And here I don't know. I might consider just capturing. All right, white gets something, but I get a move against that group, so it's useful. I don't know, and still I add a move. But black answers, which is a bit risky. All right, and why play all these moves? Like, at least the last one we should skip. We should take the ko, keep our ko threat, if it was a ko threat. It was not really a threat. White might start the ko now, play a threat probably here. Black takes and white gets something out of it. And then what is left? There is a ko left, but this ko is not playable. This ko, black risks too much on this ko. Black risks a lot, even though it's difficult, because also, but white will have now threats like this, so it would be good for white. Anyway, the ko was continued. White answered, maybe not necessarily. Like, it was not. Maybe it was not necessary. Black has local threats. That's delicious. Oh, and here another ko. And black just finished, and this was the only thing black needed to win the game. Because black has just more. And the game ended soon. So, are there any questions to this game? Very interesting one. Good that you kept playing, and it was still interesting afterwards. All right, we might move to the next game, which will be again Milena versus Maxim. Mbrez mogę tyral. I stopped recording now. Sorry.